Good morning. Welcome to another off schedule stream doing a draft. It's nice and early in the morning here. We've got plans in the evening. Let's uh let's squeeze in a little bit of our favorite game here. Some Magique. I might not even Okay, we'll do one warm up thing. Hopefully this doesn't end up being 20 minutes of the video playing my four color Yorion pile. Do believe last time we warmed up with it, we lost quite quickly. In fact. I do like going first though. It's gonna be uh-oh hot dogs if we don't find third mana though. First draw, not a mana. Second draw, not a mana. Okay. Alright then. Alright then. Boo. Eat today's thing. So, if they have a counterspell open, I mean, we should cultivate, right? I mean, we'll already be laying our land per turn, probably. Have this one be green. I say we do the weird thing, we pass the turn, lay our Omen of the Sun. When they're like, okay. You had nothing to say about that. Okie dokie. Well, I'll swing with them. What do you think of that? We try and get away with the cultivate. Oh, they let it happen. Okay. We don't usually pick out planes because Birth of Melodis will take care of it for us. However, in this situation, it's probably worth it. Battlefield. Nice. We are not in this game. Behold the multiverse. Just naked. First play of the game. Interesting. We've got two slow-moving glaciers here. They got cards in hand, though. As do I. Okay. Are we thinking that's a counterspell or a... Well, it don't matter when you got that, eh? I got nothing to destroy or exile. Yeah, it makes sense to lay that. We still have our negate or test of talents open. Test of talents would be really cool if they go all in on trying to take an extra turn here now. Shatter? You know, let's make them tell us about that other card in hand. It looks like it's a Zot coming. Which we didn't totally see. Oh, yes now. That's something. And we can just Yorion. Yeah, this seems pretty good. Deal with them again. Because they still don't have a board presence, we could have slapped down the Midnight Clock. And then our second play would have been, you know what? That bought us some sort of advantage. We would like have enough mana to pay for Yorion when we had one in hand. You know. How many board wipes do you have? They don't affect me much. So let's go in and do our draft then. Well, Forgotten Realms is here. We've burned through our like 40k gold I had saved up while we were without internet there for some time, playing the jump starts and these drafts. excellent use of gold. It's converted my, I think it was 1,300 gems, or no, 13,000 rather, into a really nice, sexy number there. I don't think I would blow that on one of the high risk, high reward tournaments, but it's just nice to free to play and, well, sort of actually. That's not totally accurate. All right, our draft. Let's get into it. Oh yes, now. Wizards class. I mean, that seems like a pretty good card, right? We had some good vibes with this last time. In the times when we've gone this spell slingery stuff, we don't typically do super well. And nothing here is like screaming. And put that card on top. And that's why I don't like that card. If you attack. Yeah, no. I mean, that's pick up later. This is arguably 2 cards, you know? I would be very happy to go blue, green, draw lots of cards. That sounds lovely. Do we do something where we get really good at rolling dice for this game, I wonder? The pixie guides and 3, 4 for 5. Yeah, I mean that's pretty okay. Gretchen. Oh, the critical hit. I wanted to run that so bad last draft. I see. I think I'll see more of the elemental. I might not see this again, but it's like a really good plummet. You know, that has the other thing might be significant power and toughness. I mean, that's pretty sweet. This guy here, as a 6-drop, he's really good board disruption. This is seemingly a weird play, but oh, nice. Not seeing much in the way of green. That's probably not good. But blue appears to be wide open. Two, 1 flash, yeah. Oh, this guy here in green. If we want to stay in green, we gotta make those kinds of picks. Now, before we're like struggling on a second color later. Although mono blue. But we want to run a lot of cards for how much we'd be drawing. This card here is pretty fine. No blue cards. No blue cards. Pit Trap. The big 4/5 ward guy. I think I'm going to be light on removal if we're not in black. Plummet is was a consideration there. I don't think that was actually the way to go. Ooh, critical hit. I mean, that's a pretty good card. That's not a great card, but okay. Oh. So far outside of my colors. Damn you. Yeah, that's the card that wins games, sadly. Come on. Get in get in the car, loser. We're going winning. Some real passive mana rock ramp. That's not even color fixing. Oh right, this guy. 3 for 4. Another counterspell. Are we gonna win with flying? Disruption? Oh. Or to gain class level. That's cool. Oh, that's dope. 2/5 for 4. Draw 2 cards and discard 2 cards. This one here is pickable. Oh. Probably that. Sure. Jeez. Alright. Here's a good question, though. Yeah. Sorry, question answered. Never mind. Go. Okay, I'll take a second one of those. We'll be less into... Oh. Even more than that other big card? Yes. Yep. I mean, probably not, right? Another counterspell, right? Sure. Confidential player venture, yeah. For a 5-drop, that does round in there nicely. That's almost playable. You're an uncommon for the vault. I'd like to play this round. Oh, jeez. All right. That is a card that probably won't get played, but it's... If there was a deck to play, then it might be this one, you know? Based on my curve already, I might actually... Oh, this guy again. If somebody gets on me really aggressively, and I lay 4-2 on 4, you know, they're going to definitely try and make that trade, and it's probably not going to be good for me. He gets recurrent value from extra turns. Bar the gate, we have 2 of them. We might indeed run 2 of them. That's fun. That's alright. I think our actual picks are between these here. Hard removal would be pretty okay. A 4/4 trample. 2/1. What's our curve looking like? Nothing on 4. Average 3.2. Okay. So I think we need something to stay alive. Oh. Jesus. Yeah. Well, I mean, that makes sense. Yep. So glad I ran into you. Charm sleep. Oh, there we go. As long as it's your turn, it's aggressive. I think I might rather Rampy Dampy. Rampy Dampy. We did say we were lacking in 4-drops. I'm not sure I'd even... Some people play this against me and it works, but I mean, I'm not super into it. The third counterspell, which would actually be the fourth counterspell. That's too many. We're here to have a fun game of Magic. There's no need to counter your opponent that many times in draft. Be like, oh, come on, man. I thought we were playing a fun game. We do have some big ends that we wouldn't mind protecting with Hexproof, but our deck size is already going to be probably kind of large. This fool around 4/4 flying thing, we're not lacking in flying. We don't need another one of those. I can't say we need another one of those. Is that 3 packs? We good? And the last pick wasn't even a land. That feels weird for some reason. So 52 cards. Is that so? And Trample. And untap. Yeah, that's worth keeping. Yeah, I would leave that one in. 4/1 reach. Did we end up being a little bit deficient in flying stuff? We kind of did, I guess. 50 cards. Well, do 55-22. That's not good enough. Let's do something. Actually, 55-22 would be the proper ratio. Because if 60-24 is that magic ratio, 55-22. Yeah, you know, in a deck that I want to have excess mana, because we're going to be looking at dropping Gronky stuff later on in the game. You know, okay. That's good enough. Let's go. Ooh, Evolving Wilds. Strong turn 1 play. We have our wish of mana. That's lovely. Including a ramper. We've got somewhat of a Gronker there. It won't be fast enough against an equipment deck. They are not our opponent that we wanted. Yep, I bet. Ow. This way we would be able to lay our 4/5 next turn and possibly protect. Oh, fuck. You would have him. God damn it. If I had kept up the mana, well. Oh, right, you can pay instead of the first one. Oh my god. Well, that's funny. The 2 counter spells, like, how did that work out for you? And now the 4/5 can't even save me. Fuck. I just got whomped. So, jeez. I can't really block that this turn. I could maybe offer up. No. Uh, well, that's it. That's game one, I guess. Jesus. Turn 5, dead. It's like very little I could have done about that. Yeah, well, that was definitely the opponent that we didn't want. I'm gonna maybe try game 2. See if that might be different. We need someone a little slower to let us draw cards, and then we grind it out, and then I lay some big creatures. We don't need equipment pedal to the metal. And they get, of course, they drafted a perfect card. Yada yada. Ah. Also, it's funny how Magic has those days, but it would be a popular deck, of course. Oh, that's a great card. Hmm. That's some pretty good synergy. That's a pretty big creature. We've got 2 of our options available to us. Be it a counter spell or a tapper down. This, it's instant. What? That's deadly. I like to pay him to pay 5 for a big creature and sacrifice those treasures only to get it countered. Do it. Do it. Yeah, that's fine. Boop boop. And then I see. Yep, so he doesn't need to tap to do that. So we got no business doing anything. Uh-oh. They've got a card draw outlet. They've got a way of making creatures big. Could have tapped down this as a 3/3, but I don't think that's the biggest threat that we'll be seeing from them yet this game. They're going to swing into the 3 because they'd be happy to make this trade. You know, but 3, 5. Yep, that's fine. They didn't want to pay the mana to sack that. That's interesting. Because they were looking at that as the obstacle to a 1/3 and a 1/4 that probably doesn't have a lot of business swinging. I don't think that was the right decision to trade that. Yeah, I'm not totally interested in countering that. puts a 2-1 on the board. No, it doesn't. 2-1 is a poor trade for all of this, though. Right. One, two, three, four, 5. 5 does mean we have a battle trick and one of our options here. No. This thing. Can't have you doing synergy. Would have liked that tap down next turn too, but this was a mana thing. So 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3. Counterspell or tap down? I don't think the tap down is as effective as it probably looks, because they can just use their sack outlet to get rid of it. Show me the magic. Yeah. Okay. Good. You gain 1. Am I in need of anything? I don't think so. So each player loses 1. With that touch. How much dungeon venturing am I going to be doing? Not much. So let's go with the immediate payoff, the scry, in case we don't see any more. That's best kind, we'll leave that there. Now Schwing. Nice. Your sack outlet. Don't want you drawing cards. I would rather you have a treasure. So, wow. We're at 6 mana. We can just straight up lay this. We can lay this. The 0/4 or 7/6. We do have the thing to protect it in our deck. We have lots of counterspells in our deck. This starts us drawing cards and we can start to pull out in front, but I think nothing says shag right off like this. That's not going to make a suitable blocker, so let's take away some life points. And think about that article that I saw this morning that was, whenever you lose life in Magic, it was hooked up that you would get a shock. That sounds neat. Not impossible they're going to have some sort of big gronky 4 or 5 mana removal for the 7/6. Oh, that's interesting. And that was my thing to protect it. Hexproof, yeah. If you lay that 2/3 with your treasure, you don't get any benefit, and it doesn't amount to a big enough block for the 7/6. Until your next turn. Very good. Well, that's my mama. So we're going to assume they're not playing another color besides black or red. And the instants and sorceries that they could likely have, one of which being Feign Death, which is why it could be paused here right now. Although I suppose you could theoretically just sack a treasure whenever and maybe hold priority that way, but I'm not sure you do. If you don't have anything to cast, I don't think it'll... Anyway, come on now. 7/6 is coming in, you gotta deal with it. Like a big boy. Like a big boy. And then I'm going to start drawing cards. We're hopefully not going out of this draft with... Oh. Let's get that BDE. We're hopefully not going out with just 1 win. Or 0 wins, rather. Do we... we do have the budget for that. Sure. Our Are we worried about a board wipe in AFR? I don't think so. Not that I can think of. Blood on the snow. I mean, that's interesting. Yeah. Oh, okay, GG. So the first non-equipment deck, we got on top of it. We didn't get the opportunity to draw cards, but the shutdown was turn 6, a 7/6. Okay. What have you learned? Nothing. That the less coherent sets that don't draft as well fall apart to choice commons, and particularly sets that are really into their keywords and building that, like investigating, like venturing into the dungeon. They really are sensitive to just big gronky creatures. A 6/6 on 6, a Vizardrix, and and it just takes over the draft format. Sure. Opponent goes first. We don't have a play until 3. That's probably not good. Frodes is our goal, buddy. He's also Evolving Wilds on 1. People that play Evolving Wilds on 1 are not here to fool around. Oh, and they play it on 2. Damn. He's going on a quest. That's lovely to pick up a turn 2 play. Especially if our friend over here just searched for 2 forests. Right. Reach and ward. Right. Whenever you cast. Great. I'll trade. A 2/5. I kind of wanted to counter the 2/5, but we know that they're also going to be playing something big and gronky. You're not a mana. Uh-oh. I can't even remember what power and toughness this creature is here. The white one. A 3/4. 3/4 is sort of problematic. I don't need him venturing again. We can scry and look for a land on top. Nice. Okay. Do we attempt to tap down the 2/5? Just to play out our options here. 4 mana. We would have enough to, if we drew into any color, we could play this. 2 less if it died this turn. So it would cost 5. That would be great next turn. Oh, another legendary. Uh-oh. Oh my god, look at you with your dungeon synergy. Holy shit. Alright, so yeah, that's a 3-6 now. Tip it downer. Just this turn. Okay. Yikes. Oh. Oh. That's fortunate. So if something died, we could have theoretically got this if we picked up a green mana. We're not like totally out of the game. Spell and ability and opponent controls, that's right. Sure, you're gonna put a counter on something. Does that get you a lot farther? Doing that right now? 5-8, yeah. I mean, I'll still trade it for my death touch. Still trades the same, my friend. Oh. Ouch. Okay. That was unexpected. With your 1 remaining mana. 1 life? Put a counter on a thing? Yeah. Ooh. A 7-6 isn't as good as this thing right now. Five, 7. We have 6. We could possibly. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Where's your synergy now? Oh. More's coming. Don't worry about it. Because target artifact or creature becomes a copy of another. And your ward is 1. The flying is a bit of a problem. Another one! Shit! That is not good. He just made that unblockable like twice in a row. I mean, that's, I guess, technically a win con. Can't attack until your next turn. That's fine. So, are we now looking at just to say alive? Because you can use this in 2 different ways. You can use it defensively, or you can copy one of your own creatures. I could just slam down this purple worm, but we take this in the air anyway. Along with, they have such creature advantage. I think this can't attack this turn. Yeah, that's right. Jeez. When it attacks, venture into the dungeon. I don't even want him doing that. Artifact or creature. That's interesting. I thought about... oh, that was backwards from what I wanted. Oh, no. Oh, no. The 4-5 doesn't have any good opposition. They could probably offer up the 2-2 and the 3-3. They should have. Because they're going to win by overwhelming me with creatures. Especially now that... Would you top deck a plummet? Yeah. Yeah. That was a pretty good top deck, though. Yeah, I'm probably gonna deck out. You know. Eesh. This person had some major synergy happening. And did it even, like... How big of a deal was it, really? A 7-10, yeah. Well, do I have to gain 3 to stay alive? Well, unless I block that way. I'm pretty sure they overwhelm me with creatures, whichever way. Ah. So I guess that's it. Actually, I think that's only 2 losses, but only 1 win. It's not looking like a good average. So the previous statement about all you need is the large creatures in order to be able to punch through, again, only works when they can't set up a highly synergistic looking deck. Whoa! Tunes! How are you this morning? Coffee and cards, yeah. We're 2-1, which is not good. Like 2 losses, 1 win. The other day when we did our draft, we got up to 6 wins. We were super excited about it. How was the carnival last night? Did you go to that? Messi was mentioning about taking the Wii in out to a carnival. Blue. Nice. Okay, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Got some biggins. Alright. So, without knowing too much about Magic, the longer these games go on for my style of deck that I've drafted, the better it is for me. With crazy in that fun. You need to be in the Ferris wheel cage. It's like, ha ha ha. All that cotton candy, had to peel them off the ride. Did he have a favorite? That's not good. We need something. Land. 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 Fuck. Yeah, well, we're not defenseless. This probably could have been used more effectively later on in the game, but we can buy ourselves another turn. Trying to throw a kid out of a train ride. Damn. Can't have you drawing cards. Get out of here. Nice! A land! Yes! Wee. And deals 5 damage. Yeah, okay, that is just enough. Okay, we are not out of the not out of this game like that kid out of the train ride. Oh, that's funny. What do you got? Mana number 5 would be clinch. I'm not sure that was worth that, but okay. And a 2/1. Right. You get through, you get into the dungeon. So, venturing into the dungeon is an ability here in this new set. That's like a D&D crossover sort of thing. The dungeon is just this little side card that has different steps. Every time you venture, you advance a step in the dungeon. And when you do, different things trigger, different things happen. Does eat. I could return this back to my hand. But no. Get out there. And the previous game, I'm not sure if you would have caught some of it. Lord help me. Yeah, they they're hard to chase after when they're not excited, let alone when they're at the fair. It's like, no, get back here. So we still got no business swinging, unfortunately. We could lay this and get this back to our hand. It locks and loads another trick for me to slow them down. We could just lay this. It's a fine card. But it'll never get through, so we don't get any benefit from it. A 4-1 doesn't trade with any of their good stuff right now. So we're better off letting them be aggressive and come in at us and then work from there. Okay, that was kind of a strange move, but alright. That's a lot of mana. That, oh no, activate only as a sorcery. Look at that. I was about to sort of roast them a little bit for spending all that before they needed to and not keeping their options open. Were I them, I would be swinging with the 2-5. Let's see it. But this person might be a chum buckley, we like to call him. Oh my god. Did your kid just bar toss my kid off the rock? No. No, I don't think so. Yee. So, right off the hop, we say, you've got to go. 5 damage to that creature. Sounds good. As Kiersey would say, let's go. And we just get rid of their board. I'm coming now, motherfucker. Sup, Chum Buckley? Spending 5 mana to venture into the dungeon. Yep. Obviously. But you're going to need to pay that piper at some point. If something were to die, I'm able to lay this. It normally costs 7, 5 and the 2 green there. Cost 2 less if something died this turn. Oh, jeez. Is that gonna survive? I don't think it is. Is it a distraction from their life total? Because we could just go hard into their life. Or, with the 7 damage, we can get rid of that right now. 7 damage on 17. So you don't block. So this person, I think, is... Alright, I'll see you in a bit. This person here, they're in a rock and a hard place. That was a good scratch. Why even block, honestly? Put it on top of your library. Yeah. On top of your library. Fair enough. I will. because that'll take away one of their, blockers if they're fixing to lay something large to deal with what I got going on. That's not a good sign for them. I think I hear their bus coming. Meep meep. Oh, yes, no. That's cool. Yeah. Even though... Or I can wait to make something unblockable. But I think the raw damage is better at this point. Because I'll have my double play with this. I wouldn't be able to lay the worm anyway. And this is threatening lethal unless they slap down many creatures. Nice. Let's go. 7 mana. Juan. And that's all the mana. Sad. Does it? Oh, well, finally. I suppose you gotta flex, right? Flex, flex, flex. Just to let you know that things weren't getting better. They weren't gonna get any better from here. You may as well just roll over and die now. Yeah. The worst advice that has ever been given to anybody, I suppose. Two and two. Zigazizah. There's not what would we be at now? 3 is usually the break-even point for investiture to what you get back. You go first. We got plays galore on 3. Sounds good. And indeed, also a card that'll ramp us more mana should we need it. Nice, double nice. As a sorcery, that's right. Just draw 2 cards. That's great and everything. This is an instant, as is my counterspell, as is my creature. Psh, you shouldn't be doing anything right now. If there is it colored, then we're going to have some instant speed gaming to do. Okay, well, if that's the case... Well, that did not pause. Blue and green? Sure. Yikes. I'm not shy about taking that damage. Yeah, that's fine. Not sure I want that hanging around. Yeah, no. And let's scry about it. See what's on top. A land. Lands we do not need right now. Taking that one. What if so? Oh, that's lovely. Yes, now. Good to see ya. Whenever it attacks, roll a d20. That's a copy of that creature. Choose target creature you control. Yikes. Oh, that's nice. Yep. As a sorcery, so I couldn't do it during my upkeep. So with 6 mana, wow. Wow. Alright, so with 7 mana, this and doesn't untap. Yeah, right. Funny. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I could lay the worm as well. Five, 6, 7. This is 5. I don't have a double play with anything like really good except for maybe just lay this and then activate that other ability. The opponent has 3 cards in hand. Three, 4, 7. You know, we're not really hot. We're not in dire straits, you know? I might even consider... Oh, yeah, right. Something to protect my creatures. I probably don't want to tap down his thing. And instead, if he wants to come in, by all means, He enters, roll a d20, okay? Yikes. So perhaps I am more interested in tapping this down than I thought. If he creates another one of those, it's going to get really imbalanced really quickly. Nice. So I can just keep it down for the rest of the game if I wanted to, really. Doesn't untap, yeah. Sounds good. And a 2/3 or a 3/3? We may as well use up our mana. Gain a few life. Not that that really is super relevant right now, but that's fine. Nope, quite alright, thank you. 2 cards in hand. That's a pretty big one. Yes, now. If you have 2 damage in hand, I do not want to lose my 3/6 flyer. Damn, alright. Whenever you draw a card, put a 1/1 counter, yeah. Not bad. Critical hit. Yikes. So, if that were to stay alive, that wouldn't be the worst thing, you know. If we wanted to pay 3 for that, yeah. We've got 36 cards. They've got 24 cards. Okay. 3, 4. One, two, three, four, 5, which could be 6. So wanna make it so. Okay. And do a little bit of whoop, and do a little bit of whoop, do a little bit of that, a little bit of this. Keep up the other guy. Yeah. Sounds good. Sounds good. Yep, that's fine. Before we go to attackers. So, yeah. 2, 3. Would you like more of the same? About all that. What you gonna do? Yeah. And the turn that they actually decide to block it, we give it trample. Which I thought was going to be now. That's fine. Wait, no, that already doesn't untap. Cancel. 1, 2, 3, 4. Target wall, can't block this turn. Doesn't untap. But we can untap that, right. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I guess the game's not over. I thought actually I had lethal last turn, so I GG'd him. It's bordering on rude when you're not out of options. Yeah. Okay. See, the game goes on. There we go. I was gonna say it's time to go though. Yay, silver 1. You can tell which draft sets that people, or when I say people, I mean me, have issues with when they don't move out of silver smoothly like they do usually in a season. I'll usually sit in gold sometimes. If there's a really good set in quick draft, I might move to platinum. And if I had put time in it, I probably could have with this set. I think I'll get to gold by the end of the month. Lots of Gretchen. Opponent goes first. Yeah, okay. Playable cards. Very playable cards. It's not a land, but it's perhaps the best thing that could have. Nice. Yeah, do you have something to get rid of? A 0-4. One, two, three, four, 5 cards in hand. Now it's 7 again. Draw a card, yeah. Yeah, we got things open. Is there Death Touch at instant speed? Not that I know of, and I would be maybe willing to bet on it. There could be a critical something that they might have tried. There is a destroy target thing that was dealt damage this turn. Okay. How greedy would that be to do right now? I'm at 19. We have 5 mana going on 6. We have Neverwinter. I don't think right now is the time. Actually, had I had... Never mind. These are 2 mana responses, not 1 mana. That's why we went the route of the Neverwinter Dryad. Maybe the another land when we can have open the strength and the you come to a river at instant speed, and also activate our wizard class. In a enormous 6 mana, 7 mana, black, red. What do you got back there? You got a lot of cards. What? Power to target creature. Equal to the sacrifice creature's power. That's what I thought. That did cost them a lot of mana. One, two, three, four would be enough. Because we still have all of our options open. Okay. We want to at least have our 2 options, you know. If we're going to go up to them and start to make trades and blocks, you know, we want to have access to something in our hand. Because with 5 mana in hand, you know that they will. If we make unfavorable trades for against all 3 things on our board, this game's going to be over, even though we have like a bomb diggity hand. Okay. What are you going to do? Well, I'll tell you what. No. I reckon they're going to have 2 damage to any target in their hand, and it's going to feel bad. I'm going to take that 2, because I don't want to lose my Gretchen. They very well may have, tricks. 15, sure. Now it's a 5/5, that's a problem. Oh, that's also a problem. Come on, 1 mana. Wow. Nice. 2 less of a creature died this turn. Well, that's funny. Because this creature can die for 2. It's a sorcery, yes. And a 3/3. So 5. We have 7 mana. All right. Okay. Yikes. What's going on? Yep. Whoa. Additional? For each. Oh, jeez. For each. Okay. Oh no. Sad. That was a sad move. Didn't think that they were gonna have enchantment removal. And, there's only the one card in the set that does it, really. Yeah, I'm not looking for a trade on that, thanks. What I will, however, do... Oh, yikes. So we can polymorph it for 6. We can keep it tapped down. We can keep it down, tapped down for 3, leaving us with 3 mana left over. 7. Yeah, that's right. This seems like probably the best, because it's a real special shag right off, Target artifact or creature becomes a copy of another artifact or creature. Surprise! Ow. And I still have 4 left over? That sounds good. Nope. Because 4 is enough that I can do stuff with Gretchen. Right. Okay. So with 7, 9 mana, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4. 4, 3, and 2. Yeah. Because I can return whatever back to my hand if he finds a way to remove it. Or we just return the wizard thing to our hand. 32, 18. Okay. Alright. And with 5 mana, we can do this and this. But 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yes, no. Third one. You're not getting through, though. To target creature. Yeah, that's what I thought. Because I know that we have both of these in our hand. So we've got tricks galore. Okay. We need something with flying. Would be excellent to start stacking up counters on. $27.16. Okay. So we have enough mana to do both of these, should we choose. It's pretty sweet. So 1, 2, 3, 4 leaves 2. That's no good for me. Sorry. Woo. Those are some good ones. Yikes. No. I don't want you having another one of those. Scribe 1, you gain 1. Yeah, we've been through this. Another blue. Probably not. Top 5. Three, 5, 6 is not enough. So we say, what's up? And this 9 mana is enough to do this and some other stuffs. Where we need to find creatures less, we'll probably do an Anthem sort of effect to close out the game. Yeah, I didn't think so, but tap tap. So he's at 26. say that 8, 10, 12, 16, 17, 20, 23, and then we give them all +2/+2. But that leaves us open to lethal if we are wrong. So yeah, because I badly wanted to mash the spacebar and let them figure it out, not the move. Three, and plenty left over for shenanigans. Got it. GG. No one has GG'd us yet today. Sad. Well, it looks like we were off to kind of a shaky start, but we're here clawing our way up. Slipping into the losers bracket and then taking advantage. What is a bronze player doing all the way up here? Yep. I mean, that's a hand. That was almost our ideal hand last game when you think about it. Wizard class on 1, What's Her Guts on 2, and then drawing cards on 3 because it was just unanswered. All right, if you say so. We got some Brampa Dampin. Sick. Game's looking good. I wouldn't be able to do much about them having removal for Gretchen right now, which is kind of a shame. 2 damage to me. Yeah. That's fine. So. We could lay the Conjurer. I'd rather keep up Bar the Gate. Because if they feed in all those treasures into laying something huge, we want to be able to counter it. Yeah, about that. No. Truth be told. Jeez. That would have been scary. That was coming out as 6/6 probably. Yeah, make another treasure. Yes, now. A 3/2 first strike. That's menacing. We have 6 mana. This costs 4, so we have enough to put this out as well. They're down to 2 hands. We just absolutely claim their best thing, probably. Cute. Okay. And create 2 treasure tokens. Yeah. Okay. Oh, actually, I'm streaming. Just a heads up. Yeah. So they can sack stuff. Untap target permanent. We can tap this down like this. Doesn't bode well for our first strike. Did we draw the card? Yeah. We got 2 cards in hand that I don't remember being there. Maybe they have a third one of those 2 damage, create a treasure. Could believe it. Nope, I'm not really interested in swinging. Gains hexproof. Right. Hexproof is no good against battle tricks. Jeez. So we really just tap that down 1 turn and set up for the absolute win. Nice. Keep on to Gronk. Wow. Shit. That does 2. Yeah. That's pretty good. So you're coming in with 7, you say? Well, what if I told you? What? Yeah, I was gonna say, huh? That's legendary, right? It wouldn't be cool to polymorph it. I think this one is looking good. It might look like a race to the very finish here, but the pressure is on them. I've got such a wide board. They got 1 card in hand. They didn't double that. Okay. And I'm pretty sure that's it. Can they untap that in red at instant speed? I don't think so. Come on, man. We got places to be. No GG? Ooh, 1 win from getting out of silver. That's exciting. Wow. Jeez, we pulled out some Scrub Buckley stuff and got to 5 wins. How about that? I think our other 7-win one, where we actually got to the full 7, was actually Simic. Which is interesting, because it didn't feel like a strong deck when we were paired against the equipments in round 1. Okay. The turning point for that game was absolutely the counterspell on the dragon. They went balls deep in that, and it, you saw how that went. Wow. Yeah, don't mind if I do. Ooh, wow. The sun is hot now all of a sudden today. Oh my gosh, I gotta go get my plants outside. Poor things are hanging out in the shed because of the hurricane last night. Or cyclone. Look at the top three. One in your hand, rest in your graveyard. Ooh, yes, no. Ugh. Of course. Gretchen! What's up? Girl, what's up? No hunter is probably going to be the play. So we ask them, do you want to trade? They're like, nah, I don't really want to trade. We say, we understand. So it gets +2/+2. Alright. Yeah, do that. Oh, those are some bomb ass sleeves though. Super cool. Deadly Dispute into your graveyard? Wow. We have 2 of these. What? I would still trade either one. Nope. Okay. We could lay Gretchen with the expectation that next turn we could run into a mana and it might be our most viable play. The flip side of that is if we laid the Null Hunter like that instead, oh boy. Okay. Sacrifice a creature or an artifact? Another creature. Right. Kind of what I thought, yeah. So we're going to make those 3/3s next turn. And keep on the aggressive bit. Well, we need to swing with 4 creatures to have 6 total toughness swinging, which is hilarious. Ooh, you got removal and you're using it on Gretchen. Is that the move? It kind of is. They've probably played another game where the card draw, they let it get out of control, and that's what made the difference in the game. Oh, yes, now. Yeah. And then swing? Yeah, I didn't think so. If we just keep up our counterspell, I guess. They eventually sacrifice that good creature in order to pump up the 2/1. That old chestnut. If they get rid of one of the Null Hunters, we won't be able to have enough to do the pack tactics. Shit. You would have another one of those. I was going to say, that's wrong. But you're also staring down probably not a good time.
So we need mana in order to close out this game for sure. The hope being that something's going to die this turn. 3-3-1-4, yeah. Whatever way you like. Okay, gonna take one. 7-6 or an 8-7. Well, oh yeah, we don't have an option, right? I think it was time to trade, but they didn't feel like it. If they have another one of those treasonous effects for a third turn in a row, we're going to be very disappointed. Sitting there with a counterspell that's not applicable for it. Oh, look at that. A 6-5. That would have been nice to counter. But we have so many tap effects, I'd love to see one. Wow. That's oddly specific. I would like to deal 5 damage to something. So I couldn't help but notice that you don't have any mana. That's how very interesting. Uh-oh. What happened to your board? Yeah, treasure token, sure. Uh-huh. Another one. Uh-huh. Man, no GGs today. Everyone is salty. Hey, but we're in gold. Nice. We moved up a lot in this draft, it felt like. Sailed right on up.
Yeah, I gotta get my plants out to get a little slice of this sunlight. Looking lovely.
Wow. We're at the final boss. Jeez. Alright, well. Only one player is coming out of this game. Yeah, big GG's. Final boss. In these arena events, they typically match you against someone who has the same win-loss percentage in this event. 6,000 channel points? What can you use them on? I can't quite remember. Oh. 6,000 channel points, my guy. Well, that speaks a lot to how supportive you have been of my stream. You and Messi both. And I appreciate it in a big way. It's making me feel a totally different way about highlight my message. Do it. Highlight it. It's making me feel a totally different way about streaming. And, you know, it's great. Really appreciate it. We got a turn 1, we got a turn 2, we got a turn 3. Oh my god. Like, yeah, off to the races this game. Ah. I'd say you don't. Oh. Yeah, the big deck energy. We could have searched for a few more lands. I would prefer to keep up. Yeah. Ooh. Okay. So green white. If they've got the portable hole, that's not going to be good for us. Okay. I would. Wow. A 4-2. Jeezy Peter. 4-6-2. Yeah, there's no combination of things that we can use to do a double play here, I don't think. We could lay this. It doesn't get any benefit for us except for being a blocker. That's pretty cool. Our 1-1 might end up soaking up this other creature. Versus if we had left 4 mana up, we could have activated this ability and ramped that way. You knew they were going to come in. We do need mana anyway. Get it out of the deck. Cleric class. I was worried about that. Hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. So 5 isn't enough for anything fun. Nothing fun. Okay, actually, here's up to 2 basic land cards. And then we lay this. Here we are. Do we keep it down permanently? I don't think so. Because we are going to have bigger problems eventually. And that Charmed Sleep is just going to be a big shag right off. Until they get rid of it by surprise one turn. And it's going to be a bad time. Oh, Charmed Sleep is going to be perfect for that. Stop gaining life. So we have enough for that ability, or we can keep this tapped down. Both are attractive. We keep this game nice and steady because we're the ones that draw cards. Next turn we'll have enough. Oh, destroy target enchantment? Yeah, that's bad. I said that was going to happen. I saw the white mana and I was like, oh boy, this is not going to go over as well as I thought. Target instant or sorcery. Yeah. So if we do this, actually, we get to lay another land. And with that other land, we can keep this tapped down. But we start to take like an enormous amount of damage. Oh no. Yeah, this one not looking so good. It's only 4, which is not like wild or anything. That thing's got to go back to his hand. Big time. 5-3. That's hard on me. 6, which leaves over the 4. Get that back to your hand. You keep that tapped down, maybe. Or do I try and... No. They're looking at so much damage on board already that if I took the turn off to draw cards about it, I don't think I would... Uh-oh. They got all the synergy. This game is over. Wow. Yikes. Yeah, it's bad. Where was that counterspell? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, let's get out of here. That's it. We are very happy with that win record. And that we got to gold. That's deadly. Alright. So that about wraps it up for today's stream. It was a nice little early, easy breezy one because we got stuff on later this evening. Let's see which one of our TTS friends are active. Hey, 2 packs, nice. That's twice in a row that we've not had the guaranteed second pack. Oh no. 4,000. That's it. Oh right. 2 win, no reward. Yikes. All right. Wow, is there nobody from TTS on right now? There's nobody to read out to. That's sad. Alright. Well then I'm probably just going to duck off then. Thank you very much as always, Tunes, for coming and hanging out. You don't even really like Magic. It's hilarious. Messi! What up? Oh, it's nice to be able to chat to you. I can hang out for 30 seconds if just to say thank you for how much you've been supporting the channel over the last little while. Oh my god. You need to chill. I'm not worthy. We just had a lovely game of Magic actually. Went to 6 wins, almost the end. Oh my god! And then all of a sudden, everyone shows up. It's like, oh, it's time to go. Make me want to stay here and keep streaming, but I do have to go cook breakfast for pregnant girlfriend. It's you gotta. Thank you very much again, Messi. If there is anything that you'd like me to go out of my way to get, please don't hesitate to let us know. I went in and grabbed some As I Lay Dying last night, and I knew that The Sound of Truth and 94 Hours were cool tunes. If there's anything else that you can think of, please let me know. I would love to play things that you would like to hear, because with how much you've supported the channel, you absolutely deserve it. Whatever you want. Be fast. It's too fast. I don't have time to spell out the whole thing. We call it be fast. Tunes was telling me about taking them to the fair last night. You mentioned about it, and he told me about the aftermath, and I've had a good chuckle about it since. Alright, guys. Well, thank you very much again for the support. It means an incredible amount to me, and it's really pushed me to do a bunch of different projects that I might have been dragging my heels on, like getting the 8 string and putting a bunch of time into it. And you guys really helped make that decision for I should follow this hobby as hard as I can and as much time as I can put in. So thank you for totally changing my mindset on that. You guys are legends. So until Wednesday, I shall see you then. Thank you very much again for stopping by today and all the other times you've come to hang out. Guys, have a lovely breakfast too. See you now.